Hey, good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou, and I'm live for you on LouTube today. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Who wants to see some college football videos? Man, I see you in the comment section crying with the AAF videos. Listen, I like the AAF. It's football when otherwise there would be none, okay? So I'm all right with it, and the football's not that bad. I mean, listen, it's not like the XFL from 4 or 5 years ago. That was terrible football, or 10 years ago, whatever that was. Time flies. Yeah, it has to. Did Atlanta win, though? Yeah, Atlanta won. Shout out to Aaron Murray. Listen, Uncle Lou been telling you to get this trash can Matt Sims out of there, put Aaron Murray in. I hate that Matt Sims got hurt. Hope his pinky's okay. Pretty sure that it will be. But you got to stick with Aaron Murray at this point, right? I mean, you just have to. You finally get a win. On the road at that against a pretty good Arizona Hot Shots team. So, anyway, but I hear you crying, and I know you guys want some college football videos. So, that's what we gonna do. All right, not a day goes by this time of year where I don't get several comments on whatever the most recent video is, and even old videos too. People will go back and make comments on it. Lou, what do you think about such and such team for 2019? Lou, do you think Tennessee can make a bowl game in 2019? Lou, what do you think about Ohio State's chances in 2019? I get these questions every single day, multiple times a day on LouTube, Twitter, Facebook, email, you name it, and I always reply the exact same way, right? I don't do my official preview and prediction videos until the summer, so I'll let you know then. That's what I say every single time, right? I do an entire series of in-depth previews and predictions every summer. We're going to start them earlier this year, probably in June. I go team by team. I think last year I did close to 50 teams, right? I pull the schedule up, I go game by game, I talk about the rosters, who left, who's coming back, what summer workouts look like, were there any injuries, position battles, whatever, and I pick a winner and loser for every single game on a particular team's schedule and come up with an overall regular season record. And like I said, I did about 50 of those last summer, and I'm planning on doing even more this summer, and that's the answer I normally give to people, basically telling them, wait till June. I've changed my mind, sort of. I'm going to give you the Uncle Lou weatherman prediction for 2019 for a list of teams. Well, what's the weatherman prediction? Simple. It's going to be a 50% chance they do this or that, right? Well, the weatherman doesn't know what he's doing. He's just guessing. That's all anybody does this time of year, too. So what I'm going to do is there's going to be an entire list of teams that I made a post over on my Patreon page a couple of weeks ago explaining this, and I said, you guys list the teams that you want to see me do, and I'll do the teams in that order. So I've already got a strong list to start with. We're going to go through all the Patreon suggestions first, and then if there's time left over before the spring games kick off in April, which is when I want to have this wrapped up by, then I'll take some comments from the comment section here. If there's a team you really want to see me do, head over to the Patreon page, get yourself signed up over there. You'll see that post. Just enter the team in that post. I'm going to go in order. Now, what this is going to be, this is not going to be like the summer videos that I do. It's not going to be that in-depth or detailed like the summer videos are. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go in order from the post on that Patreon page. I'm going to start with the first team. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the schedule up on the screen. I'm not going to go through and pick wins and losses game by game. What I'm going to do is a best case, worst case scenario for this list of teams, right? So to give you an example, let's say someone wanted to see me do one of these videos for, I'm just going to name a random team, Florida State. I'll put Florida State's schedule up on the screen. I will give you some of my sort of initial postseason thoughts on Florida State from last year, off-season thoughts from Florida State for this coming up year, which will include, everything that's happened up through signing day, how did they do there. We'll look at the schedule. We'll look at the roster. We'll look at who they lost, who's coming back, that kind of thing. And I will try to come up with what I think the absolute ceiling would be for Florida, in this case, Florida State, in terms of wins, and the absolute floor for Florida State in terms of wins. So, and I haven't looked at Florida State yet, but if for some reason I think Florida State is poised to have a big year, maybe I say something like, I think best case scenario here, Florida State could finish as high as 11-1 and win their division. Worst case scenario, I think they're looking at another season where they struggle to make a bowl game and possibly finish 6-6 or 7-5. The videos will be more detailed than that, obviously, but that will be the end result of the videos. Best case scenario in terms of regular season record, and what I think a worst case scenario in terms of regular season record might be. Hopefully, this satisfies some of the curiosity that I see in the comments section with the questions that I get all the time about what I think about certain teams heading into 2019. This will give you a general idea of where my head is at with these teams heading into next season. Again, I'm still going to do the detailed and in-depth preview and prediction videos for 50, 60, 75 teams, whatever it happens to be, this summer, starting in June. I'm still going to do that. This is not a replacement for that. This is sort of an early look at these teams for 2019 and sort of a parameter, right, of, okay, I think this is probably the worst this team could do, and this is probably the best this team could do. And then in the summer, we will obviously narrow that down, and I'll do it like I always do. I'll give you an exact win-loss record, tell you who I think each team loses to. You guys know the routine on those. Anyway, you asked for it, so that's what I'm going to do. Again, click the link in the description of this video that says support the channel. That will take you over to the Patreon page and get yourself signed up. Let me know which teams you want to see, and I'm going to get these knocked out starting tomorrow. Have a great day.